A long time ago, there was a poor hunter who walked through the forest in search of food. After a long search, he came across a deep pit and found a leopard, a snake, a monkey, and a man who had all fallen into the pit and couldn't get out. When they saw the hunter, they begged him to help them escape. At first, the hunter hesitated to help any of them, except for the man. The leopard would often steal his livestock and eat them. The snake would bite people and cause them to die, and the monkey had never done anyone any good. In the end, the hunter decided to rescue the man only and leave the animals behind. As he saw no benefit in releasing them, the animals begged him to rescue them, promising to reward him for his kindness. The leopard promised to give him its finest fur. The snake promised to show him where the best medicinal herbs grew, and the monkey promised to help him gather fruit from the trees. The man felt sad for them, so he saved the animals and took them out of the hole. In return, each animal promised him a reward for his kindness, but the man did not do so, claiming that he was very poor, as he said. So the kind hunter took him to his home and allowed him to stay with him. After a while, the snake came to the hunter and gave him an anti-venom powder and told him to keep it well, as it would be of great use one day. And when you have to use it, make sure to ask for the traitor's blood to mix with it. The hunter did not understand the meaning of this, but he kept the powder as the snake told him. The leopard also came after a short while, and he had a sheep that he had hunted for him. The leopard promised to provide him with animals and birds so that he would never be hungry. The monkey did not forget his promise to the hunter either, so he came to him and gave him a large bundle of gold and silver. Thus, the hunter became rich and built himself a beautiful house. The man who had saved him was still living with him, but this man was very envious and was not satisfied with his host's good luck. He was waiting for the first opportunity to trap him, and that opportunity soon came. The king of the country announced that some thieves had sneaked into the royal palace and stolen some jewelry and a number of valuables. Then the ungrateful man rushed to the king and asked him what his reward would be if he revealed the thief to him. The king promised him to give him half of the stolen items. The wicked man falsely accused his host of theft, although he knew full well that he was innocent. The honest hunter was put in prison, and on the day of the trial, the king asked him to explain how he became rich. The hunter spoke honestly about the source of his money, and about saving the animals and the rewards he received for helping them. But no one believed him, so the king sentenced him to imprisonment in prison. The next morning, while the hunter was being prepared to be taken to his confinement room, news reached the king that a snake had bitten his son, and that he was now dying. The hunter immediately remembered the powder that his friend the snake had given him, and offered to let the king treat his son. The king refused at first, but he was forced to agree when the doctors of the kingdom failed to treat his only son. When he got permission, the king asked him if he needed anything to mix the powder with. He replied, "I need the blood of the traitor to mix it with the powder." His Majesty then pointed to the evil man who had betrayed the hunter and said, "There stands the worst traitor ever, because he betrayed his kind host who had saved his life." The king then ordered him to be imprisoned forever, and his blood was taken, and the powder was mixed with the blood of the traitor, just as the snake had said. The young prince recovered as soon as the mixture was applied to his wound. With indescribable happiness, the king honored the hunter and rewarded him for saving his son and sent him back to his home happily. When the truth is revealed, the ungrateful man realizes that he has only been deceived by himself. The hands he had pushed away were reaching out to lift him up, but he did not see that until it was too late.